Hi everyone, welcome to today's YouTube video. So today I'm just going to be doing a little knitting podcast, just going through everything that I recently finished, all my new works in progress, and my plans for the next few pieces that I'm going to make. So let's start off with finished objects. I mentioned in my last little knitting podcast that I was working on a Lisbon lace shrug. I finished that, but currently I don't have it with me, so I'll just pop a little picture on here. It was my own pattern. I used the King Fibre Dashing Sassy in the Pink Revolution. It is the softest base. If you've seen many of my videos before, you'll know that I love their yarns and their bases. But yeah, it was it was a super fun knit as always, with a nice interesting lace pattern. I just adjusted it by finishing here and then doing the ribbing and then casting off there, and then it was a shrug. So yeah, that was nice, and I'm glad I have a shrug version because I have already two jumper versions in a pinky colour, so I did a different type of thing. I've already worn it quite a lot. It's really cozy and warm as well. Oh, before I do any more, I just wanted to talk about what I'm wearing. So it is this little stripe vest. I talked about it in my video about the almost everything I've ever made video. It's using my Mombasa mohair pattern, the sleeveless version obviously, and I used King Fibre Dashing Sassy as it turns out, as well as Rowan Kid Silk Haze, and I really like them together. They look really cute, and I'm glad I did that video because I remembered I had it and I remembered I loved it, so that's always good. Anyway, back to the podcast. So next finished object I made, I talked about making in my last podcast, is this big hefty thing, which is my Zurich zip up, the oversized version. I'll pop a picture so you can see what it's like. But yeah, it was a really good make. I used 9mm needles for it, so it went pretty quickly, and I'm very happy with how it's turned out. The pattern is in testing at the moment and hopefully should be ready in January, so you guys can knit that up in your winter, which will be nice. But yeah, I did a nice button band, not a button band, a zip interfacing band type thing, using one strand. And this is total 4 strands, and I used one of the strands for this. So I just did a double knit band and I sewed the zip in between, and it worked very well. So yeah, all that information will be in the pattern, and I can't wait to get that out to you all. Okay, so the next finished object is another one that I'm making a pattern for, which is also currently in testing. But this is the Athens asymmetric top, long sleeve version. This is using Uncommon Threads BFL singles in their bright pink colour. I just am obsessed with this colour. I mean, look at it, it's gorgeous. It's got the pattern's got like this little detailing here. It's got decreases, so it's form fitting. I cords at the bottom and at the sleeves. So yeah, I am very excited about this as well. The other option is like there's an intarsia chart that I did for this intarsia flower top. That's the sleeveless version. But yeah, this yarn was really nice to work with. I held it double because it was fingering weight and I wanted a bit thicker. But yeah, it was not as soft as like merino wools because it was a blue face Leicester wool, but still really nice. And I feel like it's a bit more sturdy than merinos because often I use superwash merinos, which feel a little bit more like, I don't know what the word is, like slippery. This is more sturdy. But yeah, this was also single ply, so I like working with single ply. I don't know why, just gravitate towards it, I guess. But yeah, I'm actually wearing this out tonight, so that's fun. Okay, next thing. This one, I talked about this yarn in my previous podcast, but I don't think I'd decided what I was going to make with it. But if you had seen my previous video, I'm wearing it in that one, and I talk about it at the end. So this is my Berlin Baby tee pattern. I adjusted it and put sleeves on it as well. So all I did differently was I put the neckline to above the bust measurement to be a bit longer, so it's a little bit less form-fitting. And then instead of binding off at the sleeves, I just put the stitches on stitch holders and picked up the stitches at the underarm and knitted them in the round as usual. But yeah, and I also did I-cord edging instead of ribbing. I thought it was a bit more, I don't know, I just wanted to. And I've worn this a lot. It's so warm, and it's so soft. It is the Zikami fluffy lace in Hint of Mint. I held it double with 5mm needles, and it was just, oh my gosh, the loveliest thing to work up. I love using this yarn. It's gorgeous. But yeah, I obviously still need to weave in all my ends. I am so bad with that. But anyway, that will be done soon. Okay, next finished object is this red sweater. Also talked about it in my previous video, but it's just like a little scoop neck, long sleeve sweater, using Sandnesgarn Ballerina Chunky in the red colour, obviously. It is not quite as soft as I thought it would be when I got the yarn, but I still really like it, and I can wear it in lots of different ways, like a boat neck or scoop neck, or sometimes even off the shoulder. But yeah, I did some German short row shaping at the neckline and a bit for the sleeves, and I really like the fit. I did decreases, instead of at the sides, I did decreases like here and then at the same on the back, and I really like how it fits. So yeah, let me know if you are interested in a pattern for this one. But yeah, I'll be posting pictures on my Instagram soon, so yeah, let me know in the comments over there if you want a pattern. Oh yeah, sorry, I got to mention, for the red sweater I used 6mm needles, and wanted to hold it single and use 6mm needles. 6mm needles, and it went quite quickly, to be honest. It was a fun make. Anyway, on to our works in progress. So I am currently working on the sleeve of a Copenhagen cable top. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'll know that I'm doing a winter pattern drop testing series type thing. One of them is the Copenhagen cable. So this is a picture of the pink vest version that I made, and then I'm making this blue long sleeve version. So I haven't finished the body yet. I just put it on holders, and I'm working on the sleeve. It is using Isiga soft silk mohair. Sorry, it's just silk mohair, I think. It's the softest mohair ever. I love it. And the cables create the squidgiest, loveliest texture. I am obsessed. I'm using a 5mm needle, and I'm holding it single, and it's working very well. I'm enjoying it very much. But yeah, I need to finish off that. Hopefully the testing will get started on the 25th of October, and then should be ready in early January, I hope, for release. Okay, so the next work in progress is this little jumper that I've been this jumper I've been making, also in mohair actually. It is a new design, a raglan sort of mock neck, long sleeve balloon type thing. I'll pop a little picture of how it's going at the moment. I'm doing like a sort of big needle, then small needle, then big needle again type design to create this sort of texture. I don't know if you can quite see, but I'm really enjoying it. It's really interesting and it's really nice to work up. I'm using 5mm needle and 8mm needle, and I am using king fiber kid silk mohair in the colour Amore, and the held with a pink colour. I've forgotten what that one's called, but I had 2 skeins of the purple and 1 skein of the pink. I know I shouldn't have thought that 1 would be enough, but I hoped that 1 would be enough, but it wasn't, and I've had to buy some more. It was quite like a normal sort of light pink, so I think I found quite a good alternative, which is this. It is really soft as well. It's the Rowan Kid Silk Haze, and it is in the colour doesn't say. It's in the light pink colour. I think it was Grace is what it was on the website where I got it from Wool Warehouse. But yeah, that should work nicely. I hope it doesn't change my tension or anything much, but it seems very similar, so I think it'll work well. So yeah, that is almost finished. I just need to finish that sleeve and then knit the other sleeve, which are pretty quick, so I think that will be done this week. And then, oh, this is another one. I have been it looks so silly like this, but this is the beginnings of this is the beginnings of a knit bias top, which I am in the process of making a tutorial for. So that's what this is about. So this is 1 panel, and then you knit another panel and you sew them together. But yeah, so hopefully, I don't know what order I'm going to post these in, so the tutorial might already be up, or it might be up next week. We shall see. But yeah, it's going well so far. It's quite simple, and I think the tutorial is only going to be for just the full back version. It'll be a bit more difficult for me to make the scoop back version as a tutorial. It's quite complicated. But yeah, if you're interested in a pattern for the scoop back version, then I could think about doing that next summer. Let me know what you think. So that is all of my works in progress. Let's talk about my next plans, what I'm going to make soon. Okay, so next sort of section is my knitting plans for the next couple months. Let's start off with some yarn I received today from King Fiber. They very kindly gifted me these gorgeous colours for Halloween. They are releasing these in a few weeks, I think, and I'm going to be knitting something up with those in the next week or so, to give people a sense of what it's like knitted up. So that'll be nice. I think I'm going to make a little V-neck cardigan with split hems and like rolled edges sort of vibe, I think. I think that will go quite nicely with the yarn, but I may end up doing a U-turn and making something completely different, like often, but we shall see. I'll just give you a bit more of an up close of the yarn. It's gorgeous. So that's that, and also and then I'm also need to make use up my thing is all messed up. I know, I'm really sorry. It makes me sad as well. It is the Camerose Snefnug in Citrongo. It's a nice blown yarn. It's so soft. I think I'm gonna make like a fisherman rib scarf with it, which will be really nice to have for winter. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous yellowy colour, which I am obsessed with at the moment. You might have seen all my yellow things, but yeah, that will be nice to know. I've never actually done fisherman's rib, but I love the look of it, and I want to give it a go with this, and maybe make a matching hat or something, or maybe a bag. That would be quite cute. But yeah, we shall see. Next thing is another King Fibre, another King Fibre idea. It's using this, which is their teddy base in Pink Revolution. They have this stocked up on their website at the moment, so if you want 5% off, then you can use the link in the description. But yeah, this is gonna be either like a quarter zip fleece or like a full zip fleece with like the little toggle things, you know, but we shall see. One of those kind of like cozy zip fleece I can just throw on, and it's quite bright, gorgeous and fluffy. So yeah, that would be exciting to be done. I probably will hold it double. I think it's about, I have 6 skeins. I might get a few more, just to be on the safe side. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I think I'll use like a bright pink zip as well, which will be cool. Or green. Don't know. We'll see. The next thing is these. I have Knitting for Olive merino and Knitting for Olive soft silks mohair. I have 3 each of these, and I think I'm gonna make a ribbed t-shirt type thing, probably like a raglan or a saddle shoulder maybe, but we shall see what becomes of these. I think it's a really cute colour and it'll be nice for fall. I may end up making it long sleeved, but we shall decide that when it comes to it. But it'll probably be a 2x2 rib maybe or a 1x1 rib. But yeah, that is the plans. Okay, and I think this is the last thing, but it is also King Fibre, I'm sorry to say. I'm obsessed with the yarn. I can't tell you, it's amazing. This is Dashing Sassy in the colour Clash. I have 3 of these. They're a fingering weight merino, and I'm gonna make, I think, a saddle shoulder, like high neck cardigan, I think, with like dainty rolled hem, and like edges to the button band and all of that good stuff. Maybe with some pearl buttons, might look cute. But yeah, hopefully 3 is enough. They're 420 meters, sorry, 400 meters each, so that's 1,200 meters in total. So that should be enough for a cardigan, yeah. Because it's going to be quite fitted, so not like necessarily form fitting, but slim fit type thing, not oversized. I think it will be good to go. And I haven't got many more things to show you. Ooh. Oh, I have this, which is, I showed you this last time, I'm pretty sure. It's Surrey lace in Revolution by King Fibre. And I have 3 of these, and I'm still unsure what to do with it, because I really love this base and I really love this colour. I just want the perfect project. So difficult to know. Very difficult to know. I'll probably end up like sketching some things out. Maybe I will have a new design with it, or I might hold it together with something. I actually recently bought a couple of new yarns. Let me go grab them. Okay, so here are the new yarns I got. This is Oh My Fluff by Hobbycraft. It is in this like light bluey grey colour. I don't know if you can quite see, but it is this really nice fluffy, it's lace weight type yarn. It's 50 grams, 390 meters. So yeah, that is nice. I have 4 of these. I think I'm gonna use this to hold with something else, to give it a bit of fluff, because I already have quite a few mohair projects on the go. So I think I'll be holding this with something. I might hold them together like this. It might be nice to add a bit of bulk, but still have the lovely colours from this. The other thing I got was this kaleidoscope type yarn. I just fell in love with these colours. Like, look at that, it's gorgeous. It is 100% acrylic, so I might just make like a simple saddle shoulder top, maybe like a blouse number 1 or something like that, because I've wanted to make a blouse number 1 for a long time. I still haven't, and I think it's just a nice simple thing to have. So I might do that, or I might do like stripes with this and this, which I also bought from Hobbycraft. It is the Cedar Snuggly Cashmere Merino DK weight yarn. It's in the navy kind of colour. It's really, really soft, and I love this colour. I think it looks quite cute with this as well, so that might be nice striped. So yeah, that's all the things I got from Hobbycraft the other day. So yeah, that will be fun to get going with. I still have a lot of yarn to use. So much yarn, but hopefully these plans will make a dent in that, and I'll have some lovely new knitted items. I'm still planning on doing a story sale of some of the pieces that I want to get rid of. So yeah, watch out for that on my Instagram. It may not be for another couple of weeks because I've got a lot going on, but yeah, that will definitely happen at some point. But yeah, okay, so I think that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. See you next time. Bye.